Hello student, welcome to the VVPS e-learning classes. Children, in the last video I have explained you the history second chapter, in which I have explained you the topic, that is the French in India and the Anglo-French libraries in the Carnatic, in which I have explained you about in which year the French company was founded. Then I have also explained you the places name where the factories has been established by the French. And in the video I have also explained you about the three Anglo-French war that were fought between the England and the France. And today we will discuss the new topic, that is the British conquest of Bengal. So in this book here it is given that in the 18th century Bengal was a rich province. It means to say here that at that time in the 18th century Bengal was a rich province and it is very good for the trading and for the commerce, for business purpose, for doing the import and export. It is very famous at that time. So the English has established their first factory in Bengal in 1651 by the permission of Sultan Shah Shuja, the then Subedar of Bengal. So children, you underline this one first of all. The first factory that was established by the Britisher was in 1651 in Bengal, and who has given the permission? The permission was given by Sultan Shah Shuja. So further the English got the Jamidari of the three villages. Afterward the English, they had got the Jamidaris of the three villages. What were the name? The name was Sutanuti, Calicut and the Govindpur. In 1698 from the Subedar Ajimo Sar, he has given the permission to give the Jamidari to the Britishers. So in 1717 the Mughal Emperor Farrukh Shah granted several trading privileges to the East India Company. So in 1717 at that time the Mughal Emperor was Farrukh Shah. He has granted some trading privileges to the East India Company, and the company now became the entitled. Entitled means to say to give the legal right. So Farrukh Shah has given them the legal right to buy and sell anything from the Bengal, paying without the custom duties. Means the company, they can buy the things but they will not pay the custom duties. So it also became free to carry goods to and from Bengal. So it is also free for the Britisher to take the goods from the Bengal. Bengal was then ruled by Alivardi Khan, and after that it was ruled by the Alivardi Khan. He kept a close watch over the activities of the company and how the English were misusing the power granted to them. Means Alivardi Khan was watching the activities of the Britisher, and he was also seeing that how the English were misusing their power that were granted to them by the Mughal Emperor. Alivardi Khan died in 1756. He was succeeded by his grandson, whose name was Sirajud-Daulah. Means after Alivardi Khan, his grandson has become the ruler, whose name was Sirajud-Daulah, who was the young and inexperienced. He was also a short-tempered. Short-tempered means to say, children, to become angry easily. So here it is said that does his succession lead to the court intrigues. It means to say in his court there were too much the cheater peoples at that time. Means doing the tricks to how to conquer the emperor in this way. So the English considered it the right time to interfere in the politics of Bengal. So at that time when the Britisher has understood this thing, so they had got the chance as to how this was the right time to interfere in the politics in Bengal, because the ruler was weak at that time. So they began to fortify it, the Fort William at Calcutta, and mounted gun on the wall of the fort. It means to say they had started doing the fortify the Fort Williams, which was at Calcutta. Fort Williams was a fort, and 45 means to say that the Britisher, they had started doing the barricading. They had started doing the barricading of the fort. So, aware of the company political desire, Sirajuddaulah asked the English to immediately stop fortification and pay revenue. So, when the Sirajuddaulah they had means they had he has understood the trick of the Britisher. So he immediately asked the English to stop the fortification and pay the revenue. When the English refused to obey, the Nawab marched with an army of 30,000 soldiers and led the siege of Calcutta. When the English people they has refused to give the to pay the revenue taxes and they had refused to stop the fortification, at that time Sirajuddaulah with his army of 30,000 marched at Calcutta and seized the whole city. He captured the company officials, disarmed the English soldiers, and blockaded English ship. It means to say that first of all, he has captured all the officials of the company, and he had also disarmed the English soldiers and also blockaded the English ship. So Sirajuddaulah placed Calcutta under the charge of Manik Chandra and returned to Murshidabad. So after winning all this thing, she has captured the whole Calcutta, and after that he was placed this Calcutta under the charge of Manik Chand, and after that he returned to the Murshidabad. So this is about the British conquest of Bengal. Now we will come to our next topic, that is the Battle of Plassey. So alarmed by the fall of Fort Williams, alarmed means to say that frightened. It means to say frightened by the Fort Williams, the company official in Madras immediately sent forces under Robert Clive and Admiral Watson to Calcutta. Means when Sirajuddaulah had stopped all the things, the Fort Williams was also fall. So the company official in Madras they had immediately sent the two officers with their forces to reach at Calcutta. After his arrival in Calcutta, his arrival means to say that Robert Clive succeeded in securing the support of the Manik Chandra, the Nawab officer in charge of Calcutta. It means to say when the Robert Clive he has arrived in Calcutta, first of all Clive he was succeeded in securing the support of the Manik Chandra, who was at that time the ruler. Then the Nawab officer in charge of Calcutta, Mir Jafar, the commander in chief of the Nawab army, and Jagat Seth, an influential banker. It means to say a powerful banker, and Om Chandra, an intermediary. Intermediary means to say the meditator. It means the middle persons. All of them join hand together to depose the Sirajuddaulah. Means all this member has joined the hand of the Robert Clive to remove Sirajuddaulah from his post. So student, up to here it is clear. If you have any doubt, if you want to ask any question, then you can ask me. Thank you students.